A warm hello and welcome. I'm Coach Ray, your go-to for narration and conversations on topics that keep you alive and well-ish. Follow me for practical tips, expert insight, and motivational stories to help you build a better life. We've officially made it to the final episode of Small Brave Journeys, a 4-part series about slowly and courageously becoming your best self. If you're just joining me, the first 3 episodes lay important groundwork, so I recommend watching them before you view this one. And if you've been here with me from the beginning, thank you. This chapter is where your growth compounds, transforming what you've learned about inner narratives, boundaries, and self-concept editing into emotional resilience that sustains long-term success. Today, we are going to discuss how to shift emotional states without getting trapped in them or forcing positivity. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Now, what are emotions really? They are signals from your nervous system about what matters and what needs attention. Most of us experience dozens of emotions each day, and how we respond to them plays a major role in our level of emotional intelligence and overall success. Emotionally strong people don't avoid their feelings or stay positive all the time. Emotional strength is the ability to move through emotions without getting stuck in them or letting them run your life. Most people don't struggle because they feel too much. They struggle because they don't know how to sit with, process, and move through emotions once they show up. If any of that sounds familiar, even in specific situations, and you're ready to navigate your emotions with more awareness and agency, you are in the right place. On this journey, we want to acknowledge what we feel. We need to listen to the information it's offering and respond in ways that are appropriate and regulated. And that's just what we're going to do today. When emotions get stuck, meaning they aren't acknowledged, processed, or allowed to pass through, they start running the show. They shape your reactions, our relationships, and the stories we tell ourselves about who we are. This can look like slipping back into a familiar role that we talked about in episode 1, or quietly limiting your ability to grow into the person you want to become. Emotional agility gives you choice. It helps you respond instead of reacting, and it allows growth without force or self-abandonment. So let's talk about how to build it in real life, in real moments. First, let's start with what emotional agility is not. It is not positive thinking, emotional control, bypassing discomfort, or pretending you feel a certain way when you actually feel another. Emotional agility is flexibility. It's the skill of movement, not control. And to be honest, it's not reframing everything into a life lesson 5 seconds after it happens. Some lessons take time, and some emotions are signals pointing to something deeper. But that's a conversation for another day. Let's just say that strong emotional health doesn't look calm or polished all the time. It looks like motion. It puts the motion in emotion. Feelings arise, they peak, they pass. That's the natural cycle. Problems begin when we resist emotions, argue with them, shame ourselves over having them, or over-identify with them. Think of emotions like weather. You don't stop a storm by yelling at the sky, and you won't fix a rainy day by pretending it's sunny. You prepare, you respond, and you wait for it to pass. Emotional agility is quite the same. You're not trying to eliminate emotions. You're learning how to move through them without building a house inside them. This is where the 3-step model comes in. Step 1, name it. Label the emotion as accurately as you can. This step moves us from I'm bad, broken, or failing to I'm feeling anxious, I'm disappointed about the situation, or I'm overwhelmed by what's happening right now. Many of us were never taught the language for emotions beyond good, bad, or stressed. So if you can't name it precisely at first, that's okay. Start with what you know. Tools like an emotional wheel or emotional inventory, often found online or in mental health offices, can be helpful as you build that vocabulary over time. This matters because unnamed emotions can feel infinite and often overwhelming. Additionally, we want to separate our identity from what we're feeling. Notice that we took the I am statement and changed it to an I feel statement. This distinction matters because emotions are temporary experiences, not fixed truths about who we are. When we say I am anxious or I am unworthy, we fuse our identity with a passing emotional state. Shifting to I feel anxious creates healthy distance, allowing us to experience the emotion without becoming it, and to respond with a choice rather than self-judgment. When we don't separate our emotions from our identity, our brains can get stuck in one of those previously mentioned identity loops, reacting to inaccurate or incomplete information. Step 2, normalize it. Instead of dismissing your feelings or wrapping them in shame, practice self-compassion and allow the emotion to exist just as it is. Normalizing doesn't mean approval. It means removing unnecessary friction. You might say, given with what I'm dealing with, this reaction makes sense. Basically, when you stop fighting a feeling, you stop feeding it. And step 3, navigate it. Now ask yourself, what does this emotion actually need? Again, this is not what will silence the emotion or what will numb it, but what will help navigate and regulate it. Different emotions need different things. For example, anxiety often needs information or reassurance. Anger may need movement or boundaries. Sadness may need rest or connection. And overwhelm often needs structure and simplification. This step turns emotion from an enemy into data. It gives you information you can respond to rather than something you have to fight or try and change. After naming, normalizing, and navigating your emotions, the next skill is learning how to shift states without forcing yourself out of what you feel. That's where anchors come in. An anchor is a simple, consistent signal that helps your nervous system move from one emotional state to another. And it's something you'll want to practice before you need it. Choose one anchor that feels natural and repeatable. Perhaps that's a short phrase, a physical gesture, a breath pattern, or even a specific song. 2 of my go-to anchors are counting down from 5 or quietly repeating, be patient, be kind. I encourage you to play around with what feels best for you. If you are willing to share, I'd love to hear what you come up with in the comments. Most people try to build emotional agility in the middle of a crisis, but emotional agility isn't built in crisis. It's built through preparation. Anchors only work when they're practiced during neutral moments. That's what allows them to show up when emotions run high. When you practice an anchor ahead of time, you're not training your reactions, you're training transitions. Think of it like strength training your emotional shifts. When stress hits, you're not scrambling to reinvent a response, you're just activating a pathway your nervous system already recognizes. As we conclude today, I want to leave you with this simple reflection. Ask yourself, what helps me transition, not escape, my emotions? This series was never about becoming a new person. It was about making space for the version of yourself that already exists, the one beneath outdated roles, unnecessary responsibilities, and emotional rigidity. This wasn't about fixing yourself. Spoiler alert, you aren't broken. Small Brave Journeys is about understanding what's been quietly shaping your reactions and giving you more choice, more steadiness, and more room to breathe. This is actually why I created the Goldfish Journal. It's not about forcing productivity or pretending to feel positive. It's about giving your thoughts and emotions somewhere to go instead of letting them loop endlessly in your head. It's designed to help you gently turn your big ideas and intentions into your reality. I also created the Gym Journal to support your fitness goals in the same grounded way. helping you stay connected to your body, your progress, and your capacity over time. If you want something special to support this work, both journals are for sale on Amazon, and I'll link them in the description below. You are allowed to evolve quietly. Growth doesn't need an audience to be real. But if you've been looking for an invitation, a moment that says something has shifted, let this be it. If you've enjoyed this series, please like, subscribe, and share. I truly appreciate the support and look forward to continuing my own small brave journey. So stay tuned there. Remember, all of this, it's not about reaching a destination. It's about enjoying the beautiful messiness of life and finding joy along the way. Take what you need, leave the rest, and until next time, stay well.